season.
And they get it back. Pass to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. Over Porter. They get the rebound. Here's Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rubio against Van Vliet. Nice step back to get it off.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Porter finds Simmons. The kick out to Porter. Here's the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes to LeVert. Back to Rubio. Pass to Allen. Over in the corner, Osman. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. The pass to Mobley. Rebound by the Raptors.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Back to Simmons. Over Rubio. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Porter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's Toronto sitting with a comfortable lead.
The Cavaliers, 20. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Simmons is out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft for that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Precious Achua. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Here's Simmons on target from 13 feet. Simmons got 14 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Here's Simmons. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
All right, Toronto calls timeout. Here, matched up against Cleveland is how they'll kick off the new season.
And they roll.
So a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
At the end of the first half of play, the score, your record, 61, the Cavaliers.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Allen. Karis LeVert is out there with the Coral. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Simmons. Young trying to break free. Simmons can't get it to go. To the inside. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Okoro with it. He's against Young. And good that time.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the middle. Here's Simmons. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And that one drops for him. Simmons got 6 in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
That free throw good from Allen. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Pass to Benton. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Drops in the layup for 2. 26 points for MP.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Outside Garland. Here's Allen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Allen. It's sent back down by Simmons.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Achua, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Neto's checked in. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Wade outside. Allen surveying the D. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly. Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Count the basket. Simmons got 32 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.